Hi guys, so here I'm going to introduce you to the new format of reading comprehension as far as CET is concerned. Now, as you know that IBPS is a body which actually is going to prepare the CET paper 2019. So these are the changes that I expect to see in 2019 CET paper. Now, I'm going to walk you guys through a couple of changes quickly. Now, if you look at this is the RC, this is the workshop that I've done already in my classroom. I am going to upload these workshops. I'm going to upload these answers, and we will be taking the online workshop anyway. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel so that you can get all this workshop at a free of cost. Anyway, now moving ahead with the new pattern. Now what's happening here is that couple of points you should be kind of really need to be aware of if you're actually preparing seriously for CET 2019. And reading comprehension will kind of be one of the most important part as far as your 58 marks of verbal ability are concerned, because RCs are going to be there and RCs are going to actually consume time, and there are a lot of myths about RC anyway. I will be covering all those myths and how to tackle them in my upcoming workshops though. But now let's understand the new pattern and how it's important for you. So the first thing that if you talk about the new pattern, guys, be ready to have lengthy RCs. You will be seeing lengthy reading comprehension as far as your CET is concerned. So I am showing you this actual reading comprehension that came in one of the paper of the IBPS. I'm not going to disclose the exam anyway, but yeah, one of the banking paper anyway. So if you look at the entire RC, this is paragraph 1. Let me move ahead to the paragraph number 2. That's paragraph number 2. Then you have, this is number 3. Then you have number 4. So you have 4 paragraphs. Okay. They are quite lengthy ones. Okay. Now, you have 4 paragraphs, but what the good thing is that you will have a good number of questions. So number of questions you can expect to be a bit higher. So yeah, I think it's a good deal, right? If you look at 4 paragraphs and 6 questions that I'm getting, it's a good deal, okay? If I have 4 paragraphs, 4 questions, again a good deal. But if I have something like, 4 paragraphs and 3 questions, then there is a problem, because you're putting in a bit of more efforts in reading the paragraph and then you are having only 3 questions. So the first thing that you need to be mentally ready is that yes, the paragraphs are going to be lengthy, but they're not going to be really lengthy as such. Now understand, when I say lengthy paragraphs, it means that given you only 2.5 hours, right? And you have 50 questions out of those 200 in verbal ability, wherein you have grammar, vocabulary, para completion, close test, reading comprehension. I think having 4 paragraphs is actually a big deal as far as the time management is concerned, but the paragraphs are going to be easy. So first thing is that yes, they're going to be lengthy. You have to crack them within say 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, if you look at the new change that what these guys have done is this is the line that they have given. So every paragraph you will be having one line which is predominantly bold. Okay, so you will have this one line which is bold. Now understand, I said your paragraphs are going to be lengthy, but these kind of bold lines are going to make your life really easy. Why? Because I'm not going to say like 90%, but roundabout you can expect 50% of your questions will be kind of across these bold statements. So you might get, say, if you have 6 questions, you might get 2 or 3 questions which are coming directly from this bold sentence. So that's number 2. Okay, so yes, it's good to have these things. Earlier they used to give you any word, any kind of a word out there will be in the bold format, right? But I think I will be talking about this anyway. So what you have here is the line which is in the bold category. Now again, there is a problem also, because if you understand, if you look at this paragraph, if you read this line, there is often a line between genius and insanity. Okay, now if you look at the another line out here, which these guys have made a mention, right? So this line out here, if you read this line again, it says they are not afraid to color outside the lines and try something new even if it's risky. So on one side you have an advantage wherein you have these questions coming directly from these things, definitely. So when we solve this in the classroom, you have 1 question on this and you have 1 question on this. So total 2 lines, 2 questions, the job is done. However, if you look at this thing, right, color outside the lines, this is nothing but this is an idiom. Okay, again, this line out here, this is not a direct line, it's not a factual line. You're going to understand the crux of the paragraph. So that's where these things are going to be a little bit tough. But don't worry, there is a strategy to crack this off, right? The strategy I've already done in my classroom program. I will be uploading the same video, I'll be doing the same RC, and we'll be talking about the same stuff. Okay, so again, you will be having these kind of bold lines. So that's one of the change that they have come up with. Now, as far as your another change is concerned, so again here you will see the one more bold line. The another change that you can see in the paper is that whenever you have this kind of questions, so total number of questions here are 8. So there are 8 questions, and out of this 8 questions, you will see one question predominantly based on grammar. Okay, so you can see here a question based on grammatically or contextually correct. So you have to read across this, and then you need to kind of come up with rather you need to answer the grammatically correct sentence. So these guys are actually putting questions like factual questions, inference based questions, and then you have a grammatical questions in the reading comprehension now. So the level of grammar, right, is gonna go up. I will be making videos on grammar also. I'm just giving you guys a hint that yes, your grammatical questions are gonna really go up. So this is it. So if you look at the lengthy paragraph, okay, a lengthy paragraph, but yeah, the paragraphs are going to be factual. That's something, you know, you can be really happy about, that yes, paragraphs are going to be factual, but yes, they are lengthy. You can see some changes like this. You know, you can see some grammatical questions in it. Now I'm going to discuss paragraph number 2, which we have done in the classroom again. So here it's a combination of both the things. So it's a second paragraph wherein you can actually see you have one sentence bold. This is something a traditional pattern. Okay, and again you have a line in here which is again in bold. So you might see a paragraph on the same line. Again, it's a factual paragraph, the easy ones. The third paragraph, the third type of reading comprehension that you might see, this came in 2018 CET also, wherein people got flabbergasted saying that, "Arey, you know what? Purana, ekdam pura naya RC aaya tha, aisa vaisa." Lot of buzz in the market, and some people, you know, selling the stuff, saying that the new pattern and all that. But trust me, it's not a new pattern. I think these things are going to make your life even easy. Now, why am I saying this new pattern? Because the thing is that it's good to, you know, kind of term it as new pattern so that you don't get kind of, you know, surprised when you see them in the actual paper. Because last year people did get surprise saying that, you know, यार ये तो नया था, ये तो कभी पहले देखा ही नहीं था. But ठीक है, format change हुआ होगा, skeleton change हुआ होगा, performa change हुआ होगा, यार, but understand the crux remains the same. I think this is the best thing that you can get as a student, right? So you have paragraph number 1, paragraph number 2, likewise you have third paragraph, fourth paragraph, at number 5 paragraph, right? 5 of them have different database in it, right? So there are kind of chota 5 RCs. But if you look at straightforward questions, see this question here, they say as per paragraph 5, you don't even have to study any other paragraph. You just look at number 5, go back there, read. You have these bold sentences which can be you know, helpful to you. Understand the paragraph, come back, question number 5, mark it. Paragraph 2, done. But again, here is a catch. You will get 5 questions. Out of those 5 questions, you will have round about 2 to 3 questions based on your paragraph, wherein they'll help you that, you know, according to the paragraph number 5 or paragraph number 1 or 2, so on and so forth. However, you will have couple of questions which are going to be inference, not exactly inference based, but kind of an abstract one. Tone of the author, okay, appropriate title of the paragraph. So out of 5 questions, right, out of 5 paragraphs, I read, say, around about 3 paragraph I read, and I got 3 questions correct out of 5. It's a good deal, right? It's a 60% done, right? With 100% accuracy. Now, for these 2 things, right, you have to read the whole thing. Means you have to read 5 on 5. So you have to read all the paragraph. Again, I will be talking about these strategies. I will be introducing you guys to the entire new pattern of RC, close test, grammar, visual, verbal. I will be talking about quants. We'll be talking about every segment. There are around about 8 segments as far as your CET is concerned. I will be taking you through the entire new pattern. We will also be doing the workshops online, and we'll be sharing a lot of strategies as far as every segment of CET is concerned. So guys, do subscribe to the channel and do let me know if you have any questions, any queries, and also try to share this video to your friends as much as you can so that a lot of people get to know about this and they get the benefit of this. Yeah, so cool. So if you have any questions, do let me know, and don't worry about the reading comprehension. I will be sooner uploading a video wherein I will be showing you how to solve this kind of RC questions. So yeah guys, good luck with that, and till that time, keep studying hard. Thank you so much.